So you want to live on the abundance of the Ace of Pentacles, but you are still living on the dependence of the Two of Cups. Today we're going to talk about how to stop being a victim of your bank account and become the alchemist of your wealth. So this video is related with the reading that we had this morning, so make sure if you haven't watched it, go back to my profile and watch today's reading, just the video that is before this one, and then come back to this one to learn the lesson from that reading. Because if you are waiting for the government, if you are waiting for the economy, and that's a confirmation. If you are waiting for things to change before you become rich, then you are already lost. Okay, you are not going to get there if you keep waiting. If you see the energy that we had this week, that's yesterday reading that we did for this week. This is the week of taking action. Okay. It's the time to take action. But let's talk about today's reading. So we had the Two of Cups on the struggle position, okay? This is about the energy that is leaking, okay? Those are commitments, contracts, subscriptions, things that are draining you, but are things that they have expired already. Okay, those are things that you can stop now because they don't serve you anymore. You cannot build an empire if you are carrying those past energies, those past subscriptions that don't serve you, those past contracts. Okay, so today is the time to look at your life and think what contracts, whether they are mental contracts or physical contracts. Okay, could be a compromise, a promise that you made that you have fulfilled already. You don't need to keep doing it because you have fulfilled that already. Okay, what things you have in your life that have expired? Let them burn so you don't burn with them. Okay, let them burn. And then take that energy to rise yourself. Another notification, let me turn off the notifications because otherwise you're going to have plenty during this, this video. Now, we pulled as well the Strength card, okay? And this one talks about discipline. Now, looking at the weekly reading from yesterday, we had on the discipline energy that it's coming. We had like taking responsibility. And that is what the spirit guides are asking you today with this Strength card, okay? It's about taking that discipline, that strength to look at your own mess. Okay? Because the Emperor doesn't blame the weather because of a bad harvest, okay? No, the Emperor prepares the soil. That's it. It doesn't blame the weather. So, second thing that you need to do, we said first you have to look back and see what are those contracts, either mind contracts or physical contracts that have expired. Second, stop the victim mindset. Take 100% responsibility for your finances. Stop blaming the government, the economy, the wars. Take 100% responsibility of your finances. the things that are within your control. Okay, the things that are within your control. Okay, when you take responsibility for every pound that leaves your pocket, because when it comes in, it may be not in your control because government, wars, etc., etc. But when it comes out, it's under your control. So take responsibility for every pound that leaves your pocket. And you will gain 100% power for every pound that comes in. Okay, this is how you build that discipline, that habit that we were talking yesterday as well about creating the habits so you don't depend on motivation. Create the habit of taking responsibility for your finances and knowing where your finances go. Okay? Now, at the back of the deck today, so at the back of the deck today, we had the Ace of Wands. Okay? This is the spark. This is the motivation. Okay? But again, the spark is useless if you don't have good around to make the fire to catch that spark, right? So we said the Ace of Pentacles is coming in April. That's your harvest in April, but that depends on your discipline today. So if today you sit down and think, what are the contracts that have expired in my life? And this is not only something that you can do with finances, this is something that you can do with love as well, with health as well. Think, what are the things that don't need anymore? Okay, and then look at your finances and say, okay, this is something that I need, this is something I don't need, this is something I need, this is something I don't need. You can start taking responsibility. Oh, I saw this on TikTok and I just had to buy it. Take responsibility. Just because you saw it on TikTok doesn't mean that you have to buy anything. Okay? Take responsibility. Now, opportunities are coming, okay? But they are going to show up for the people that has the structure to hold those opportunities. If you don't have the structure, if you don't have the habit, if you don't have the discipline, then those opportunities are just gonna slip through your fingers. You start working today, creating that discipline, the opportunities are gonna come in and they're gonna hold and they're gonna work for you. Now, if you are ready to stop drifting and to start taking control, I am here to help you. Help you find your spark. You can join my Phoenix Circle, where we do 4 weeks program with minimalist magic, meditations, affirmations, manifestation, or you can book a one-to-one session and we can go deeper into your path. You can find the link on my profile or on the captions of this video if you're watching from YouTube. Thank you all for your support. See you tonight. Bye bye.